Hi, it's Matthew McAllister here. Today I've got an exercise which focuses on slurs with the fourth finger. It's really good. This is all about descending slurs. We're going to start with the finger 4 way up at the 12th fret, high E string. We're going to move it all the way down the top E string, then up the B, down the G, up the D, down the A, and finally back up the low E string till it meets the 12th fret again. So this is pretty epic, and it's great for stamina as well as just generally improving that fourth finger slurring technique. So how we do it, we'll get in close in a minute so you can see it really up close, but we start groups of 4. So 4-3, 4-2 and 4-1, and then we move position. Now we move. We're trying to keep the fingers as close to the guitar as possible as we do this, not allowing them to come too far away. Each position shift nice and in time. Not bending the strings out of tune, looking for a really good quality slur. Nice and balanced. So we're already at position 4, so it hasn't taken that long to get quite far down the neck of the guitar. Pretty soon I'll be in first position. Frets are getting a bit wider, so it's a little bit harder down here. You can choose whatever tempo you're comfortable with. This is quite quick. First position. Really working the 4 every time. And this is a hard bit. Now we jump onto the B string. That transition is difficult, and we're ascending now. You've got the adjacent string above now, the top E string. So you've got to stay really close into the fingers and not allow the fourth finger to sort of pull off away from the guitar. You could think of it as a left-hand appaiando. It's a bit quirky, but what I mean by that is you actually feel the fourth finger touching the back of the top E string. A bit like the follow through onto the string below when you do appaiando with the right hand. So you're sort of leaning on the string above. It's helping you be really balanced. A little buzz there from my first finger when I did the 4-1. So make sure as you go higher up the neck this time and the frets get smaller, you maintain a good position. Here we are at 12. Great for your stamina. We're going to go down to the G string. Harder to manipulate these strings than it was the top 2 strings. The strings are getting thicker. So to be really precise with your finger placement, you want to be very high on the fingertips. When we get to the bottom of the G string here, we're going to go over onto the D string, and then I'm going to put the camera in really close so we can actually look in detail at how these fingers are moving. But of course you can go back to the start of this exercise and start doing this with me. Again, keeping the fingers very close. Finger got a bit tired there. As I moved position, I didn't think my fingers were as accurate. Here we go into first position. I'm doing that appaiando idea with the left hand. Okay, now we're going to get the camera close in, and I'm going to show you the remaining 3 strings, the bass strings, but I'm going to show you them with the camera as close as possible so you can see what the slurs are like. So now we've got a really good close-in of the left hand, and I'm going to start the exercise ascending the D string. Then up a position. String's a bit thicker now, so it's definitely very hard to be as accurate. You can see I'm keeping my fingers really close. Can't talk and play at the same time. I'm trying to keep my fingers as close to the guitar as possible. And if you do this in one sitting, all 6 strings, it's a really good workout for the left hand fingers. All the time you're leading with finger 4, which is really challenging. So we're about to get to the 12th fret. Don't let any buzzes creep in. There was one. And over we go to the A string. thicker again. The date on that one. Sometimes I might stay a bit longer if something didn't quite work. Sometimes I might even vary the speed. So if a particular combination is quite easy, 1-4 gets quite easy, or 4-1. If I want to linger on a particular grouping for longer. Sometimes I'll practice a crescendo, diminuendo, but just a little bit of variety. I mean, I'm not going to do them exactly the same in every single practice session, but the main goal is to strengthen finger 4, to strengthen the ideas of slurs. And up we go. Thickest string of all. One of the comments in a previous video was about left hand nail length, and here my nails are extremely short on my left hand because I've got my fingers very much on the tip for all these slurs. So I don't want my nails to get too long and interfere with where I place my fingers on top of the string. I'm really using the most high part of my fingertip for these. Also makes the slur nice and crisp. Different rhythmical groupings are fun. If you get bored. And the traditional one. And then we're done. So that was quite an in-depth look at slurring, descending down all 6 strings. Well, descending down the top E, ascending the B, descending down the G, ascending D, descending A, and ascending back up for the last time to the 12th fret, all leading with the 4th finger. So combinations 4-3, 4-2, 4-1. Normally I was sitting on each one for 4 times, but sometimes I would increase that if I wanted to really focus on maybe 4-3 being a bit weak. I was always playing on the tip of the left hand finger, and I was going for as crisp a sound as possible on all these slurs. I was working on that tonight. I hope you enjoy it, and until the next time.